Hey everybody, just another day driving the sheep on solar. So Marcus has got the girls gathered. What's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and block the road ahead of him, and then Blaze is going to come behind him. That way we can keep people off the sheep and the pressure off the sheep. So we'll get it filmed as we get going.
Everybody always shows still pictures of sheep under panels. We'll do something a little different. Get you involved in a sheep drive. Just gathered the flock of this array. The end of the cab line here. Had to walk around the end of the cab lines. You're not supposed to cross the cab lines, either over or under. We're gonna walk down this temporary road. It's gonna be grassed over. Already laying organic matter, farm manure. They'll seed all this. Lie down, Trip. See, it doesn't have to be a lie down. It doesn't have to be a rodeo. You can lie down, take the pressure off the sheep. Our video back up. Just did the gate crossing. Guy was nice enough to open the gate for us. We always appreciate that. This basin still got water in it. We do pump water out of this sometimes, but most of the time we bring water from off-site. Next array, but they grazed this before the one they went into. But most of the sheep are fat and sassy, getting ready to lamb for the fall. But most of our sheep are on the spring lambing schedule. The sheep do really well out here. We were just on a podcast. Jess and I were talking about the benefits of having sheep on these large landscapes and having access to forage. Moving around, leaving parasites behind. We don't have a worm problem. Like, we went through 500 ewes with the vet a couple summers ago now, and only had to deworm 5. So in a situation like that, you should just sell those 5 animals. But we did treat them and turned them back out because I didn't think to bring the trailer today to take any out. We were just doing something else, checking for match scores, and just vaccinated. So yeah, we should probably go. But your herd would be better off in the long run, the flock. Just sort the bottom 10 or 15% out and sell them a year. Just get better and better. Definitely make up for it with lambing. I know it's hard if you have a small flock. Go, oh, I don't know, I need that one to eat grass. But that ewes just gonna be costing you money, production problems. Overgrowth, or you got scalds. So we'll do foot bath as needed. Try to foot bathe them and put them on clean pasture that hasn't had sheep on it in a while. Trying to reduce antibiotic use, but that is an effective way to help with some of these foot issues. And that's why we're developing that vaccine for the bacteria, and then we do trimming and keeping them moving. Helps a lot. Like this flock's not nearly as bad as it is that dog flock that we have isolated. It just flares up at different times of the year depending on the genetics of the sheep and the area that you're in. But this site's nice and hilly. Drains pretty well for the most part. There's a substation up there. There's an inverter. That's as loud as they ever get. Wind is louder, probably on the microphone. Jess and Blaze are coming behind us. Get up here and close the public road. Lie down, Trip. Go straight. What are you doing? Our handling system's actually up here by the substation. We need to move it. Run through a foot bath. They may have to wait till after lambing starts. So the timing of a lot of these things, you want to do them at specific times, but sometimes you can't. You have to wait till things align with other activities going on. The head bobbing will show you the ones that have tender feet. Nobody's coughing or hacking, no respiratory issues, sounds like. Trying to go off and graze. Come by. Away. Here, walk up. March along. Through the once through before we start. Try to get a clear path and then get going. Get the road blocked on both ends. Just went up ahead of me, passes Blaze past us to block this way. Entering the public roadway. It's all clear. Oh, American flag. Here we go. Going down the road. And we're off. But the surface makes them go a little faster. But they lie down trip. We do try to spend as little time in the public road as possible for a reason.
So me and the dogs, so the collies that aren't working and the Pyrenees are blocking the road here to make sure that Marcus and the sheep can get through. And like I said, Blaze will run on the back with him.
Here, got past a couple cars that snuck through on us. Here we go. Yeah, I got one behind us, behind Blaze's car. So it's a little bit of walk. It's not that long of a walk to this middle paddock. Half a mile maybe. It's a mile over to the other one, I think, if memory serves, but we're not going that far. Just stop in the middle. The far side has more paddocks, so we can spend more time over there. But it's good to make half the walk and give the sheep a break. It's not hot today, but some days when it's 95 degrees or something, you try not to walk too far. Most people keep their dogs contained. And we know there's not ones that run the roadside and stuff here. Sometimes there are. Come on, girls. I know. Look back. Away. Keep them together. Blaze is honking at me because the sheep got behind me. I was watching the flock. I mean, the thing is, it's a lot less stressful. Logistics are easier walking these sheep down the road than it would be to trailer them all. Most people around here don't have a trailer big enough to haul hundreds of animals away. Come by. Come by. There, walk up. We're working on it, but we're just not there yet. The growth of the sheep and the growth of the equipment, the growth of the landscape available to sheep, kind of coordinate all that.
Some people might wonder why we put the Pyrenees in the back of the truck. So our Pyrenees are really good at protecting our sheep. They see the collies as a threat when they're running the sheep, which is what you want because you don't want them to let anything want to run the sheep. So what we have to do, one of the first things we do if we're doing a move is we have to get the Pyrenees separated from the sheep because they'll just try to stay between the collie and the sheep and prevent the collie from doing its job. So what we'll do is we'll load them up like this. We've tried some smaller drives, so we might be able to get away with it on smaller drives on sites and stuff, but when we're doing these road drives, I think today it's about a half a mile on the road and then a mile total from on site. So from where we collected them from the other site and then where we're driving them here on property, between those two, that's about an extra mile of driving. So I think we're about a mile and a half of a drive today. And it's good for the girls to get moving and they're ready to move. So the site looks pretty good from where they're coming from. They haven't been on this spot that we're going to right now for over a month. So it's had decent rest. But again, because we're on sites that are still under construction a lot of the time, we deal with other things. So even though we've rested it, they may have been in here, and I actually know that they were doing some other work. So it doesn't look 100% like we had it looking when we left it. But it'll be good for the girls that, you know, in terms of parasites and everything like that. It's had decent rest.
As fast as we can. There's see the Jess is up there. We're getting ready to get to the turn.
So if I zoom in, they're coming. Here they come. This is the worst part for me because I just get to hear and wait and stop people. But the nice thing about this area is we're in a farming community. So when I do stop people, they're typically farmers and they understand and they're excited and they love that solar is still being used for ag. So they're always excited to talk about what we're doing and how it's working and everything. But for me, it's just the nail biting because I just wait here until I can see them coming up the road. And then I feel a little bit better about knowing where they're at, but not being a part of that drive and know what's going on. I don't like my part of the blockade, so to speak. Now the other funny thing about being on a site that's still finishing construction is then you get help from these dump trucks. And they follow at a reasonable distance and then they put their blinkers on too, so they help us stop the traffic as we're moving between spots.
Made it off the road. Yeah. Trip, lie down. Lie down. Lie down. There you go. Walk down. Good boy, Trip. We're on the road. We're in the farm now, so no more pressure. Get off the public road. Trip, lie down. Trip, lie down. Just relax for a minute. Lie down. Guardian dog jumped out of the truck, so I had to help Jess with that. And then Jess and Blaze load him back up. So she got a little ahead of me, but again, this is an internal road, so shouldn't be any problem. See where we're headed. I think they know it too. Almost there. We get so many comments. We made it. So many comments about how impressive it is, but it's really that guy right there and our other dogs make it possible. See if I can get up here and open the gate. Looks like I have to unlock it. Everybody says it's amazing, you know, I love seeing the sheep. I should have videoed. You know, I'm like, well, we do it every like few weeks. From one side to the other. Or one side to the middle, then to the other side. Sorry, girls. Get this up. Modern sheep ranching. On solar. Ooh, I'd like to have that dude right there. Rental. Away! Lie down. We made it. That'll do. Trip, lie down. Trip, away. Lie down. Here, that'll do. Here. New pad. Oh yeah, bring the dogs in. Guardian dogs. I'm gonna go back and get the water. Do mineral too. Good boy, Trip. Yeah, I wish that was ours, but it didn't. Yeah, we're there.
Now it's time to caravan the water and the dog feeder over to the other side and take our signs down on the way by.